Hey folks, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to a newly updated, a humongously, hugely updated Primal Carnage Extinction. There is a brand new dinosaur. Pachycephalosaurus has been added to the game. A brand new bruiser, a rampaging, angry, meat-eating, omnivorous Pachycephalosaurus. Really cool. Hopefully I'll be able to show you plenty of that throughout this video, both playing as and against. I think both of those are important. There have been other changes though. There's lots of gameplay balance changes. Roars in particular have been changed quite a lot. There's been some map changes and stuff like that. The UI as well, as you can see, has been updated with all these different icons, and the whole system on the left is completely different. I'll talk a little bit how I don't love this, if I'm totally honest, but we'll talk about that later on, I'm sure. Let's go check out our dinosaurs, because we have some new thoracic skins to show off. I could only show off one of these last time, and I've been gifted a few more of them, because I'm a very lucky boy. But these are meant to be bioluminescent, like deep-sea abyss creatures, and we've got a few new ones to show off, including some really cool ones, like the thoracic Spinosaurus, looking amazing, the Acro, which is just bright and pink and purple and gold and looks absolutely fantastic. We had the Novoraptor last time. I think we've got a couple more. Yeah, the Dilophosaurus there, glowing up a storm, and Carnotaurus as well. And I think that's it, yeah. And then, of course, we have a brand new dinosaur. We have the Pachycephalosaurus. Let me hide the menu for a sec. There it is in all its glory. As you can see, definitely the smallest of the bruisers. Although it is a fairly large Pachycephalosaurus, it should be more nimble, probably a little less tanky unless you're shooting it in the head. Aggressively territorial, this mountain hermit was rarely seen after his escape. Cool. We also have some new taunts, we'll check those out in game, and if we head into sprays, a brand new thing, we have some animated sprays that are, I don't know how that's going to work, but they're going to be animated, and these are adorable ones, but I'm very excited about the animated sprays. We'll try those out. We do have some mutations. First of all, we've got Spicatus, which is genetically modified, sprouting numerous bony protrusions across its body, giving it a spiky look, and is just a spiky boy. Basically, even the beak has curved down a little further. We also have Homulos, genetically modified using extracts of homulocephaly to produce a smaller head with less pronounced dome skull and a smoother body. So this is like a baby. It does look tiny. Boop. You see how it smooths everything down, all the back spikes. It's if you wanted to play more of a homulocephaly, essentially. I think we basically have to go for the spiky boy, right? But we shall see. We'll see which works best with the skins. We've got a bunch of those as well. We've got the sun-kissed variant, a nice golden sun-kissed kind of style skin there. We've got the blue streak, which I quite like. That's pretty sweet. Look at this thing. It's a monster. The model is fantastic. It really is. The detail is top-notch. We have yellow fever. I was just thinking, I was about to say it's been ages since we got a new dinosaur, but we got Ceratosaurus not that long ago. Both of these have been in pretty quick succession. Yellow fever, we've got violet, we've got golden monitor, and saving this for last, we have a kilowatt one of the ultimate skins. Oh baby, that thing looks awesome. Oh my god, it's even got a skull dome. Oh, I love that. Okay, yes, obviously that's what we're going to use. Obviously. I picked some other skins that I quite like generally across the board. Oviraptor, I just feel, is eternally unloved. You know, I can never find an Oviraptor skin that I'm in love with. There we go, bright and shiny. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we're going to play human first of all, but this is a good opportunity to showcase all this stuff as well, which is pretty cool. Again, we have so much more information on this screen than we ever did in the past. That health bar should assumedly be a little higher there. So little tips there for your different characters. We can see their secondary weapons, their main weapons, and we can choose our different weapons. Assumedly, yeah, right here. That's pretty cool actually. It's nice. And we can head into customization and do a bit more detail if we want. So that's a pretty cool change. Let's head into game, I suppose. Ooh, is that a new icon as well? And I got an achievement. I don't know why. I've got no idea why. So we can test this out a little bit and hopefully find ourselves some Pachycephalosauruses and face up against them. But I'd like to show you some proper in-dinosaur gameplay, of course. Hi, buddy. There is Pachycephalosaurus running. It is humongous, isn't it? It's fairly large. But I think it has to be, really. If it was much smaller than that, I don't know how many of you played GoldenEye on the N64 back in the day. Am I just showing my age there, really? Oh, you can't. By the way, you cannot shoot that thing in the head at all. If you've got armor-piercing ammo, it'll work. But otherwise, shooting it in the head will do. Ah, damn it! Shooting it in the head will do literally zero damage. The dome can't be pierced by anything other than armor piercing. If it was any smaller, for those of you who did play, look at the thing! Oh, they look so cool! It would be like Oddjob back on GoldenEye on the N64, where we used to ban it in our gameplay sessions because Oddjob was so tiny and he had no disadvantage associated with it that you were just impossible to shoot. And the Pachycephalosaurus is already very small for a bruiser, so yeah, any smaller... Oh, hello. Ow. Any smaller would probably have been a little bit of an issue, yeah. Unfortunately, I ended up on the human team again when the map swapped, so this is a good opportunity to show off the spray. Which is pretty amazing, it must be said. That's pretty cool, actually, I like that a lot. Anyways, yeah, back to shooting dinosaurs in the face, I suppose. Or getting eaten by a Tyrannosaurus Rex, basically the same thing, no problem. We're doing alright, I tell ya. I did actually get to play on the dinosaurs very briefly, but rather predictably, yes it is whenever a new dinosaur comes out, everyone, I really like that. Everyone kind of piles on with the bruiser at the moment. Everyone is desperate to play Pachycephalosaurus, so it's kind of hard to showcase it. So I will keep trucking away until I can show you some proper in-dinosaur gameplay, but we should see a lot of them. I can talk a little bit about how it functions in the meantime. Who is DB? Or what is DB? I'm very curious about the DB. Is it DB Cooper? I think he already got deleted. What was I saying? Yeah, so basically, as I say, you can't shoot Pachycephalosaurus in the head, so we're trying to aim for the back like that. Now, it's actually got a different effect than the other bruisers. What a bruiser will usually do, it just charges in, and oh, there's another one. Shoot her! The bruiser charges in and it does damage. It charges by just running, essentially. And the Pachycephalosaurus is something different with its alternate fire, which for me is that. It's right click, basically. It has a brace move. So what it can do... Nice. It can brace, just like running around and just brace, and what that does is it, like, I don't know how, but it like hardens the body, you know? And the Pachycephalosaurus will take less damage from all sources, not just at the head, but just less damage in general. It's like a tank mode, basically. I'm hunting this one down. So it goes to feast on the meat. How's it gone? You better run, egg. I'm hunting this one Pachycephalosaurus down across the entire map. Just nabbing kills along the way, why not? Oh no! He found me! Actually, oh god, there's two of them! Rampaged by two Pachycephalosauruses at the same time. So it can harden up, brace, Metapod harden mode, and take less damage. However, if it uses its roar first, the roar, in case you didn't remember what that sounded like. Ow, 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 ow! What is it? Ah! It's you! It's the one I hunted! Instead of hardening, it'll go into a charge, and the charge is like just a straightforward, dash forward, do tons of damage charge. So it's a manual charge, basically. You have to roar, as far as I know, and then use your ult attack, and that'll sort of activate the charge. So I think it can probably charge less, but maybe it's more impactful. Now, obviously, it's quite hard to move while it's doing that, so they have a new thing called slide. See you there, buddy. Can do a new thing called slide whilst it's charging. Hopefully I'll be able to show you all this. I will be able to show you all this, I'm sure. And yeah. And what else? Oh yeah, and it can eat plants, by the way. I should mention, it isn't an obligate carnivore. It can actually eat plants as well. I don't know if there's a limit on the plants. I'm sure there is, but I think just like grass and stuff. Now the grass is not as effective as the meat. It is a meat-loving Pachycephalosaurus, just like the one in Wildlife Park 3. But it can, if it wants to, choose to eat plant life. Which is pretty cool. Now, the last thing we're going to do before I try to show you that gameplay, so I'm just going to knock around for 12 minutes or so. We're going to give away a gift. I'm going to wait till I die. I haven't died in a while. But when I do, we've got a new Meltdown 2.0 game. Hey! Oh, I leveled up. Sweet. Damn it! I must have been so close to the kill. I'm not gonna die, I'm not gonna die. I've lived for so long. No! No, they're head on! Right, okay, so we're going to give away a little bit of a... No, we can't do it. Yep. You're looking very dapper, my friend. Apparently I can't, so I'm just going to log back in. Over somewhere relatively safe. Customization, inventory. As you can see, you've got this lovely new... I've only got one to give away this time, but a lovely new meltdown gift. Let's give it away and see what we get. Time for broccoli. I got a Sunset Lake Spino. Very pretty. Server goes all happy. You know, it's nice. You bring a little joy to people's lives. It doesn't make me a nice person. I got it for free. So really, it's thanks to the Primal Carnage dev team more than anyone else, you know. I'm doing alright, 8 for 6. Not bad for me. Anyways, yeah, so I will keep on fighting along, and unless something crazy happens, then I'll next see you when I am a Pachycephalosaurus, basically. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in. We are in as our lightning Pachycephalosaurus with the skull dome there. Very cool. Let's check some stuff out. That's the threaten emote there. Awesome. Okay, very exciting. And I'm going to stick a spray on the wall. Newt, it looks like Pingu. Okay, so let's have a little look here. Still got sprint, as per usual. If I right click... Yeah, you can see that that's my brace move. So I'm kind of like just hunkering down. And if I roar, and then I hit brace, and then you can see it does an auto charge. So your movement is quite limited like this. And then you can skid. It's like a handbrake turn. It's amazing. Wait, is this going forever? It's nuts. It never ends. Handbrake turn. Okay. How long does this go? Oh, it just ended. That took ages. I like that. Okay. I think if there's one problem, is that I might feel like quite weak. Oh, I want to try to eat a plant. Oh yeah, I'm just doing it. Oh, it's crazy. You can see it's quite slow though. It's actually super duper slow. It's super duper 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 slow. So you can still charge in and, you know, head first and run people down like so if you want to. You don't have to use the... Wait, new thing there. So there's a new thing now where charge basically gives you a... I'm gonna hunker down. I'm hunkering. Oh yeah, I messed up. Where basically charge, your roar ability now is like a debuff. It's not a debuff, it's a cleanse. Oh no, someone was sitting and waiting to steal it from me. But I'm a YouTuber. But your roar ability now, this one, I'm doing the same bloody thing. Your roar ability now, this thing over here, will now kind of clear all debuffs from you. So cleanse, it's a dispel for those of you who've played like an MMORPG and stuff like that. And there's the brace, as you can see, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I want to get back in. It's going to force spawn me in a second, but I'm hoping they'll die in the next 8 seconds. Hey, yes! Fantastic! Right, let's give that another go. Can't see a goddamn thing. Bloody Nora. Right, so I've got my charge up, and then right click! Oh, I just died. Okay, I'm not sure the charge is... Yeah, the charge is interesting. There's going to be... Oh my god, that's it. People are really going in hard on this thing. So I need to figure out whether using the charge... Like, I feel like I always want to use it, but maybe what I should be going to do is just sprint in a little bit and... Oh my god, because you get shredded from behind really quickly, because you don't have that much health, and I think you're less tanky, generally speaking. It's just the head that is super, super tanky, right? If you look at here, it's the head. Whereas I look at the others, the whole front of the body, and also it's got like half the health of the Ceratosaurus nearly, and still 300 less than the Carno, which has multiple armored points and stuff like that, so... I want to see how this works. If I roar now... Okay, I think it's probably as long as the charge lasts in that bottom left-hand side. Hey, finally! Okay, yeah, so as long as the raw buff lasts in that bottom left side, is as long as I can charge for, basically. And it does drain my stamina as well. And if I want to eat out here, I can just graze. How awesome is that? You know, maybe because I can't get... There's no safe path, for example, to a a carnivore feeder, because the meat feeders will heal you up a lot quicker. And this one gets even slower as you get towards the top, as you can see. But if you're in a bit of a pinch, it's a little bit desperate, then... Wait, can you eat anywhere? Yeah. It's just like an on-command heal, but we can pretend it's grazing, it's fine. Okay, I got my charge back. So even more than with the other bruisers, the Pachycephalosaurus really relies on on the head first kind of damage. You know, it's a big deal for the Pachycephalosaurus. Hey! Go for a little bit longer. It's cool, yeah. It's got quite a lot of mobility and stuff like that. You know, as someone mentioned, I saw in the comments earlier, it's like a Novaraptor had sex with a Ceratosaurus, basically. Okay, I added the sex part, as I often do. But it feels like a fusion of those two concepts in a lot of ways. It's halfway between a bruiser and a I don't remember what they're called. Right, there's a lot of people over there, so we're gonna roar. And we're gonna charge. And we're gonna charge. You have to wait till the war finishes, I think. Okay, I've not been using my... You know what I need to do? Slip and slide. Yay! Slip and slide. Slip and slide. Oh, it's amazing. It's the most ridiculous looking thing. I love it. Oh, it's so cool. It doesn't work when you're not, like, charging. Oh, it does work when you're sprinting, though. It's quite hard to do, because obviously you sprint probably with your little finger, if you're a normal person. And then you've got to hit control, but you can do it. You kind of got to just, like, press your finger downwards across the keyboard, you know? What a beast of a skin this is as well. I love that skull there. It's very, Oh, what's that show with the Rex with the skull design? Dinosaur Planet? Battlegrounds? I can't remember. Anyways. Strutting forward. Where are all the humans at? Brings up a little roar. And they're all in here! Slip slide! It's pretty useful because, unlike with the other chargers, with the Pachycephalosaurus you really get locked in. Like, your movement is really restricted. Hello. Hello. Weird. Don't try to set me on fire. Thanks. So yeah, your normal movement is better than the bruisers, but your like raw charge movement is very, very sort of restrained. So I think proper use of the slip and slide. It looks like I'm in Sonic Adventures or something. But proper use of the slip and slide is probably what will eventually define a good Pachycephalosaurus player. Anyways, I was talking about the dispel and stuff like that. And so yeah, you can use it now, like let's say you're debuffed, tranquilized, or poisoned, or whatever. Sure, it'll get rid of that, but it will also get rid of nets instantly, which is really cool. And it'll stop you getting debuffed for a short amount of time as well. It's just generally... I think I'm eating grass there, I am. I was just wondering if he was going to notice me, but I'm okay. Yeah, so that's really helpful as well. Dinosaurs got a little bit of love, I would say, in the patch. I think they need it. I think dinosaurs... I mean, we're winning right now, but tend to lose, I would suggest, dinosaurs, more than not. And then slip and slide. Oh my, it is literally just a full-on handbrake turn. I love it. And it's really important because, you know, if you're, as I've said, you've got lower health and your back gets revealed, you're in a lot of trouble, right? So it's really important that you can turn around really quickly. And I suppose, other than the slip and slide, there's probably not a very easy way to do that in the game as is. Oh no! Slip and slide! I can't... It's really hard to slip and slide in a normal sprint. It really is. I wonder how long people have been waiting to steal my Pachycephalosaurus. Okay, I'm okay. Might have to try a different skin out. Dude. Don't know why it's a Pingu, but I love it. Newt Newt. Oh, right, back to work. Newt Newt. I'm not doing very well. I get the feeling it's Yes! Oh my god, the damage I just did. I didn't even get a kill because I think they were like full health humans, but I did a lot of damage. If I had some backup there, people would have got shredded. As you can see right there. I'm going to try to change the skin. It's a little risky because people are going to steal my dinosaur. Let's try this one. No, I've already seen that one over people. You know, I kind of changed my mind. I'm going to put my birthday hat on as well. There we go. Because this is literally the Pachycephalosaurus' birthday, you know. Newt Newt. If you don't get the Newt Newt, you need to go look at Pingu, okay? It might be before your time for some of you. Right, damage increase. Go, go, go. Slip and slide. It's a lot. Woo! It's not easy to control. I don't know how many of you saw my video where I upped the Jeep speed using Kyodetics mod in Jurassic World Evolution. It kind of feels like that a little bit. It's interesting that if you're charging in like an enclosed space, it's really good straight up, like it's probably the best in the game. But if you're like far away and charging someone, your head is actually quite small relative to your body, unless you're a baby. And I'm not a baby, and my Pachycephalosaurus isn't a baby, unfortunately. So, because your lower body is kind of revealed, it's quite easy to take quite a lot of damage, I would suggest. I'm going in. Slip and slide. Yeah, it's not easy because it's relative to like which direction your camera's face. Slip around the corner. Oh, beautiful. Didn't do any damage or anything, but I had fun. The real damage was the friends we made along the way. There's a lot of humans out there. Might just chow down on some corner grass. Someone's got the party cannon. Oh, it's so many humans. It's so many humans. Who's gonna go in? Nope. It's fun. It's cool. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm very lucky that, considering it's a brand new dinosaur, I'm getting so much gameplay out of it, you know? Usually I'd have to... I mean, I did have to fight to get hold of it, but now that I've got it, people seem to be backing off a little bit. Hunt him down! Hooray! I did something. I'm going to give away another prize. Just because I like the noise more than anything. Plus I've got all these ones that are like old. I don't really want to keep in my inventory. Okay, just keep doing this. Just give away. There we go. If you're on the server, you're a lucky person. Alright, that's one of each of the ones that I had. I'll save the others for the future. I feel like Santa Claus. Oh my god, my babies! Anyways, yeah, people are thanking me, but it's nothing to do with me. It's purely the Primal Carnage devs who were nice enough to let me give these away. Charge! So this should, I assume, do extra damage. It's also quick and... It's funnily enough, I find it... How did you just kill... What? It's funnily enough though, I find it a little bit easier to control in a way, I think. Because I don't have to hold... It's probably because I don't have to hold shift to sprint, which is the problem with how you usually do it. You know, the slide. That's quite hard to do. Sprint and slide like that. It's not easy to do. Especially when you're in the midst of combat. But when you're charging, you don't have to hold the left shift. You can just hold right click. Because that's your alt fire. Maybe I need to use my alt fire. I've not been using my alt fire at all. My little hunched down protection thing. I need to use that more. Nevertheless, I suppose that's one of the problems with the charge, is you can't tank up at the same time. I don't know. I don't feel that strong. I'm sure it's just practice. It's a brand new dinosaur. It's going to take a little time for us to get good at it, you know? But like I said, you don't automatically charge, so it is actually on you as a player, terrifying as this is, to click your buttons. A horrifying thought, I think you'll all agree. But you do actually have to click your buttons to do damage, because I don't think the regular just running into them, it might do a little damage, but it definitely doesn't do a lot of damage. This is really close round. We're only 20 ahead, even less. This is all part of my plan. What I need to do is talk with my team beforehand and say to them, right, I'm going to give out loads of gifts. Don't say thank you. I'll assume your thanks are implied, okay? And whilst the other team all stops to thank me, we'll kill them. Oh no. That is quite actually the definition of killing them with kindness. Oh, nice. Double kill. I was very, very lucky there. I got health from something. Oh, from the kill. Oh, the first kill got me the health to get the second kill. That's sweet. God, this is tight. 16, 17 head. Oh, it's over. Okay. Very cool. Yeah, big fan. Big fan. Gonna take a little bit of practice, but pretty sweet. I just wanted to hop in free roam for a sec. First of all, show this new UI element, which looks pretty awesome. And now, I really like this acro, okay? So I just really wanted to hop on as it for a second. These thalassic skins are my absolute favourite of the bunch. I really like the vibe. They're all different as well, and just, you know, them being a deep sea creature is inherently awesome. Like, just by default. So, oh my god, look at Acro. Acro gets absolutely bloody everything. It's crazy. Utter madness. There's a couple of new ones in here, you know. I don't recognise all these anyway. Interesting. I didn't get new Rex, did I? No, I think I already checked. No, anyways. So yeah, that's the new Thalassic Acro looking... Oh, amazing. It's not that new, it's a couple of months old at this point, but I'd never seen it before. I'm in love a little bit. You tell us, buddy. You tell us. You do it again. Wish I could move the camera angle a little bit more. So that is about it, actually, from me, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely go check this out. The brand new Pachycephalosaurus class. No more birthday. I think it looks really cool. It really does. Big fan of how it plays as well. I think in terms of playstyle, I'd still maybe lean towards the bigger bruisers personally. But I can see a lot of people really loving it, and I've definitely enjoyed my game time with it as well. Looks like a beast. It really does. It looks awesome. Look at that! Look at it! Right, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Let me stand. I need to take a good screenshot for my thumbnail. I always struggle with this in Primal Carnage. If anyone out there watching this has like tips, right? I got kicked back to my desktop for some reason. If anyone out there watching this has like tips for a good way to take screenshots in Primal Carnage Extinction, I would really appreciate it, because it's something I've struggled with ever since I started playing the game for like the very first time. So like, I can take that and blow it up, but it'll be a bit blurry. Anyways, that's the brand new Pachycephalosaurus. Go check it out. If you go onto Humble Bundle, which I'm sure many of you know already, you know you want to get the game on Steam, Primal Carnage Extinction is currently 50% off on Humble Bundle. So if you're, for example, in good old Blighty Pounds, £5 for the game right now. £5 for the game. It is an absolute steal. It's 50% off for the next few weeks. Don't buy it on Steam where it's a tenner. You can go to Humble Bundle and buy it for 50% off. Unless you're watching this like way in the future. But if you're watching it like today or this week or even next week, then 50% off on Humble Bundle. Definitely go check that out. Really recommend it. Really cool. Very curious to see what they do next now. I know there's a big effort for the Pachycephalosaurus. I also know for a fact there is a big effort to get the game on PS4 up to scratch and working and going well and all that kind of jazz. You know, that's very much a long process, but I'm sure we'll hear more news about that in the future. I'd like to see even more. You know, it'd be cool if a new dinosaur was like a once-a-year thing that we get. I think that would be pretty cool. Or even a new human. You know, we haven't had a new human ever. You know, there's a lack of choices here. What could you go for? What have we got? Right, we've got like a long range. We've got our close range, which is Pathfinder. Our long range, which is our scientist. Our mid range, which is our commando. Our fire guy. Our trapper guy. What other people, like an explosives expert could be a thing? You know, people might rage a little bit, but that could be a thing. There's ideas out there. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Either way. Very cool. Either way, that's it from me. Thank you so much for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Houston, if you're ready, we'll maneuver.